this video, I'm going to show you how to crochet a mini backpack keychain. For this, you're going to need yarn. I'm using this turquoise color, well, aqua actually, and white. And I'm using worsted weight red heart yarn. You'll need a crochet hook. I'm using 3.5mm hook, but you can use any size, and smaller the better. You'll need scissors, a keychain, a needle, and sewing thread. And you'll also need a button. Start with a slip knot and chain 5. Now go into the first chain, yarn over and pull through, and pull through the first loop into the second loop, just like that. Now I'm just going to pull this to kind of close it a bit, so the hole is smaller. Now you're going to make 8 single crochets using this ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now go into the first single crochet, and you're going to make a slip stitch again. So yarn over and pull through, and pull the first loop into the second loop, just like that, and tighten the bottom. And this is what you should have. Now chain 1, and turn it over. And now you're going to do 1 single crochet in the first chain. So in here, and in the next stitch, do 2 single crochets. And I'm going to repeat this all the way around, alternating with 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets. So I finished going all the way around. Now connect it to the first stitch. So go in, and we're going to do a slip stitch. So yarn over, pull through, and pull through the second one, just like that. Now chain 1. For this row, we're going to do 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochets. So into the first chain, do 1 single crochet, the next chain, 1 single crochet, the chain after that, 2 single crochets. So 1, 2, and you're going to do this all the way across this row. We've come to the beginning of the row, so again connect with a slip stitch, just like this, and you're going to repeat for the next row, alternating from 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and 2 single crochets. So I finished the row, and I'm going to connect it again. Just go in, turn over and pull through, and pull the first loop into the second loop, just like this. This is going to be the base of the backpack. You can make it bigger if you want to by repeating the rows that we just did. But now to create the walls of the backpack, you're going to do 1 single crochet in every chain, and you're going to make as many rows as you need to create the backpack so you can make it as tall as you want. So I'm going to do 1 single crochet all the way across. So and keep going. So far I have 1 row, and I forgot to say after every row, do not chain 1 because that will give you an extra stitch. So make sure you don't chain 1. So this is what I have so far. I did 9 rows. Now for the flap is going to be about 1/4 of the total amount of stitches. So it's going to be about 6 stitches. So start by chaining 1, flip it around, and make 1 single crochet in the next 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just like this. Now chain 1, turn, and again single crochet. And you can make this as long as you want. I'm gonna do about 5 to 6 rows in total, and then after that there will be 3 extra rows that are going to be slightly different. So this is row 2. I'm going to do a few more rows and I'll be back. So I made 5 rows of single crochets. Now we're going to create 1 different row. For this, you're going to turn, do not chain 1. Skip the first chain, so this one over here, and go into the next one, and we're going to make a slip stitch. So yarn over, pull through, and instead of yarn over and pull through both, pull the first loop into the second loop, just like that. Now do 3 single crochets, so 1 in each. So 1, 2, and 3. And in the last chain, make a slip stitch. So yarn over and pull through, and pull the first loop into the second one. Now turn over, and in the first chain, so this one, go in and make a slip stitch. Now chain 4. You might want to chain 5 or less based on the size of your button. I'm going to chain 5. And then go into the last chain and make another slip stitch. Just like that. Now chain 1 and cut this off and pull through. So far this is what we have. We have the backpack and the flap. So it'll be about here. just like that. Now take the second color of yarn and leave quite a bit of yarn at the end. Make a slip knot. And make 40 to 50 chains. And keep going. I have 40 chains. Now I'm going to cut this off, leave quite a big tail, and pull this and tighten it. Now I'm going to thread this needle through. So I thread through this. Now take the backpack and hold it like this where the flap is in the middle. And the flap is from here to here. So there are 6 chains between, and we're going to take the middle 2. And what you're going to do is go from the inside into the middle chain and pull through. You're going to take your needle and insert through, go from the outside to the inside, and just pull this through. Now flip it around and go into the next chain. You're going to go in and pull it out. And you're just going to alternate directions and keep going all the way around till you reach this loop over here. So I added this cord. Now to make it secure, tie the ends into a knot, just like this, and cut the extra string off. Now we need to add our button, so I'm going to just press this together and bring down the flap, and the button comes about here. So I'm going to stitch that and I'll be back. So I stitched the button on. Now we need to make a handle. So flip to the back. This is where the flap connects to the bag. Now I'm going to go from up in, and I'm going to take my white yarn and pull through, just like this. Actually, I'm going to flip it this way and go outwards because the flap needs to be out here and not on the inside. So pull through. Just like that. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to grab the tail, yarn over and pull through. I'm going to pull that in and pull out, just like that. Now go into the next chain and come back out to where the yarn is and make 3 chains. So 1, 2, and 3. Now go back in and pull the tail that we have through. Now, using this, now pull the tail in to the first chain that's on the loop. It's kind of tricky. Make it big. And pull the 2 ends and tie a knot with the 2 tails. So this is what the loop looks like, and I'm going to add a keychain into it. And there we go, backpack keychain.